Today we're going to show seniors or Gumby simple balance routine to help them prevent falls.
Gumby, are you all right? Actually, this is a serious problem, particularly as we age. Falls are very prevalent with injuries that therapists work with on a daily basis, actually.
So today we're going to go through a step-by-step exercise routine that you can do at home on your own to get you more steady on your feet, but we want to do this through the help of Bob.
That's right. We're going to go back in time. This is one of our memory lane videos. Bob and I show some really simple exercises you can do with the whole concept of keeping your weight on the right position of your body while you're moving, and you'll be safe, and you'll see exactly why. Now, are we ready to...
Whoa, just make sure to stay tuned because when we come back, we have a bonus tip for you, but you got to go find your TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
Teleport or whatever you're doing.
I don't know where it is.
I'll stay here with Gumby.
It's in the back room. I forgot it today. We'll be right back.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
So number one, I want you to get used to putting some weight on one leg and leaning forward while you're doing this balance exercise. Now, you're going to have a bed in front of you or a couch or something so that if you lose your balance, you just fall into the bed.
You're safe.
So I'm going to start with my right leg forward, my left leg back, and so I'm going to lean forward like this.
But not touching it unless
not touching
you,
the bed.
Unless
you
need
can
to.
Fingertips if you want.
Okay. So you feel the weight through that right foot.
And the back leg too, but what you're doing is getting some strengthening, plus you're working on balance at the same time.
And you're really, you're working them quads.
I want you to keep good posture,
Yeah.
Brad.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
None of this.
Yes, exactly. All right, we're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to skip. We're going to go right to the left leg. That is forward now. And the right leg is back, and now I'm doing some of these forwards.
If 30 seconds is too long, and you're getting fatigued,
a lot slower.
Just take your time and relax.
Eventually, 30 seconds won't be hard for you, but start off, it might be too much. Sidestepping. Again, we talked about how people tend to lose their balance sidestepping. You're going to have the bed in front of you, and you can go to the side like this. Right. And just keeping weight forward so that it's putting stress on your toes and your feet, but you're going side to side.
Try good posture. So
you can try to pick up the speed as you get better at this.
Yeah. And I don't know. I had people do this oftentimes with a countertop in front of them.
Right.
A little taller. Sometimes it prevents too much flexing.
Yeah, I like the leaning forward, Brad. It really puts stress on your balance.
Sure, I understand.
If you have a countertop, you're just going like this, and it's not very difficult.
Sure.
So, if your balance is really bad and, you can't lean forward like that, start with a countertop.
Sure, okay.
All right, toe lifts. Again, this is something where you're probably going to want to hold on to a countertop or something like this because you basically, I want to show on you, Brad, because the camera can see you.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold on to the chair. You could go in front of you, a solid chair, not a wobbly one, or a countertop, up on the toes, and then we're going to rock back on the heels. But this going back on the heels, a lot of times people feel like they're doing this.
Yes, that's why you want to have a solid surface to hold on to.
Yeah, and just if you do feel that way, you're just going to touch it a little bit. Don't try and max out and get it way up high. You should feel safe with this and a little bit challenged on your balance. We're strengthening the ankles, which is critical for your balance.
Did I skip backward squats?
Yeah.
I skipped them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. That's
all right, so you go up to your bed. And
oh, yes. This is a nice one.
I'm going to have you lean back kind of a little bit and just work on trying to go back without falling back.
Sure.
So you can put your legs out a little further. And, you can have a chair in front of you, too.
Sure.
If you're really, really worried. But you want to start working on going back further and further without losing your balance.
And if you do lose your balance, the bed or a chair is behind you.
Right. It'll be just there to catch you.
Yeah. This is one I know I was at a continuing ed course, and there was a study done, more than one study, that said this is the #1 exercise for balance in the geriatric
Squats.
Yeah. just
yeah,
like
because
this.
it's going to strengthen all the muscles of the lower extremity. Plus, to me, you're working on
Functional.
Yeah, function. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
A lot of people do fall getting in or out of a chair, so we want to be very efficient with that.
You want to do backwards walking and marching, Brad?
You bet. So again, something to balance yourself on is here. You know, if you have someplace, I've had people if they have something on both sides, which isn't that common unless you got a narrow hallway with handrails. But so we're just going to work backwards walking. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with this one, do not do it.
Right.
You may want to have someone alongside you to get started.
Or you might want to have that countertop like this where you can really grab onto something.
Right. So you're stable. I've had some people that have a handrail down their hallway. Then they got really something stable.
We really want you to be practicing this under control so that when you have to do it in real life, it's not the first time you're doing it.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
So how about marching, Brad?
Okay.
So this is forcing you to balance on one leg.
Now, marching, you know, I've had people go up to the countertop or the bed. I like to have them tall, so sometimes a little taller.
Yeah.
But your knees will bump into things.
Right.
So standing sideways can offer you more range of motion. And maybe this is all tall, you know, starting out, this is good enough. And as you get stronger and you feel that you can bring your knees up higher, then you can turn sideways and work that balance.
Okay, the last two things I want you to do is a lot of people lose their balance when they're trying to pick something off the floor.
Yeah. Yep.
So again, I want you to do it in a controlled circumstance.
Sure.
So you're going to be next to the bed here. You can grab onto the bed if you want. And normally if you do pick something off the floor, it is good to have something near you that you can hold on to.
Right. Yep.
But you can try just having your hand here and you're going to reach all the way down to the floor with the right hand and do that for 30 seconds. And then you're going to go all the way down to the floor with the left hand and reach down for 30 seconds.
And again, if 30 seconds is too much, you're tired after 2 or 3,
right.
Give it a break and keep working on it on a daily basis.
Brad, do you mind grabbing me that weight, that kettlebell?
Yeah,
Where do we put it?
I got it right here, handy dandy.
So this is 30 pounds, right? Yeah, 30 pounds, probably way too much for most people.
Right.
But you maybe start off with just 10 pounds or something, a couple soup cans maybe.
10 pounds of soup?
Yeah.
There's a dumbbell with 3 pounds. Anything light.
Right.
You know,
right.
You should feel not challenged or dangerous with it.
So you can go through the entire list and maybe add some weight to it, to some of these. Like the one where you put the right foot forward. I really like this one. You can actually swing forward like this and reach forward while you're maintaining your weight with the weight in place.
This would be really nice. You could duplicate this with an empty bucket. Put in some, you know, a can of soup or a little bit more, then you would have exactly what you're doing. So you're saying this is the bed and we're just...
That's the bed in front of it.
Okay.
Or it could be like a milk jug.
Sure.
You could fill that with water and just go back and forth. Now, if you want to make this even harder, then look back and forth like this while you're doing this.
Sure.
It doesn't seem like it is much, but it is. It
makes a big difference.
It throws you off. Now, you can do the left foot also, and the left foot, and you can also turn back and forth like this.
Yep.
Now, you can also do sidestepping with this, where you actually
that is advanced.
go like this and look back and forth like this.
And this might be if you're bringing in some groceries and you're stepping into the cupboard or into the bathroom, you have to do some sidestepping.
Anytime you're lifting something, Brad.
Sure.
You know, you're lifting something, often there's not big hallways and you got to go sideways or you're trying to lift.
Getting through a narrow spot.
Right.
Did you find the TARDIS?
Yep, and I'm back. I got a little cane for extra support so I don't fall. Nothing wrong with a little extra support. That's what I learned on the way
Time
back.
travel is having a negative effect on you. You need a cane now anyway.
Yeah, we're going to go on with the single leg and advancement from the concept of keeping your weight forward with the bed in front of you. We're going to use either the wall like this so you keep safe or holding on to something like Mike is.
A chair. So all we're going to do is work on standing on one leg. We're going to progress this show easy to advance. So for beginners, hold on to support. Brad's in the corner so he doesn't tip over. You can stand on one leg for 15 to 30 seconds. Most people, if they're newer, their foot will be closer to the ground, maybe even wrapped around their other leg. As you get more stable and controlled, then you can start doing more higher leg. Makes it a little more challenging. Make sure to do both legs. You can do 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 30 second holds, and then after that you can progress it a little bit.
And keep in mind, it's very common that people will have one leg they have better balance on than the other leg. You can kind of count. Did you mention that? Like count up to 10 and see if you can hold that long, and then see
I
if you
said
can go
15 to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but
there you go. So keep in mind that. And then what's the next step up?
The next step up is to not hold on to anything for support. If you still feel unsecure, go in the corner or just have something nearby you can grab onto if you start tipping. So not holding on would be another challenge. Now, if you are very steady, this does not seem challenging to you at all. What you can do is stand on some sort of uneven surface. You can use a pillow. You can use a balance pad, whatever you have at home.
This is from a piece of furniture.
You could stand out on the grass if you want without your shoes on. It's going to make it more challenging. So this is from a piece of furniture.
It is. The furniture is made for balance adaptation.
I don't know what furniture that was, a chair or something. Anyway, yeah, just stand on it and it makes it more
This is a
challenging.
Pete's Choice, which is specifically made for balance, so that works good.
So just stand on that and you can see it's more challenging for Brad now to keep stable. If you personally do not have anything you feel comfortable standing on or nothing available, what you can try and do is make sure you are by something that is going to catch you and then try closing your eyes. That way you can reach, because when your eyes are closed, you really don't know where you are in space. You can see me right now kind of moving a little bit, and I'm not that old. So this can be very challenging. So if you are very prone to falling, I probably wouldn't do eyes closed unless someone is there by you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a cautious one. I do want to mention, Mike, there's more. I gave one of these to my brother and sister-in-law, and we talked about balance with it. And this is what my sister-in-law came up with.
Really nice birthday present you gave him? Or
yeah,
what?
well, yeah.
Wedding anniversary?
Yeah,
or?
I was done with it, so I figured I'd give it away. Anyways, this is what she said. Oh, this works really good. They set it down in front of the microwave, and you know how there's a 30-second thing when you're heating up water or a hot dog or a brat, You stand on there, and she says she'll push the button and try to stand, and the cupboard is right in front, so you can use that for balance. Just hold it. Isn't that kind of a neat thing to do? The microwave.
Have they gained weight from constantly cooking food when they're doing it? Or?
Oh, well, that's an issue, but still, that's fun,
Because you can just boil water for fun if you want.
It's just a way to incorporate balance with something else in your life, and it can make things a little exciting.
Sometimes if you see it laying around, you go, oh, I should probably do this. And then you're kind of forced to do it. Or brushing your teeth. Do it while you're brushing your teeth.
That is a good one, because then that's pretty difficult, but you can always lean up against the sink and
Anyway.
Electric one will even be harder because it makes you think more. My electric one, it drips. I quit using it because it keeps dripping down my mouth.
You should hold your toothbrush in a different angle.
Tried.
Anyway, we learned a little bit of everything on this channel. So if you want to check out more videos on balance, you can click the video link on the screen. What's it called?
Top balance exercises for seniors 70 plus, but you don't have to be over 70 to make them work. I just put that on there because I thought it'd be good for
clickbait,
Only 1 minute per day. And that's true. Once you get to know them, you can do them in a minute.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Be careful.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.